so I'm gonna show you all the things I hate about my interior on this car. It's just not that I hate the car, it's just things I don't like about it for the inside, because there's some horrible things in case you're thinking about getting a G8. So I'm gonna start off first with this radio. This radio is like super cheap. First off, actually, let me start. So for 2009, I think this is like a great, like in 2009, this is wonderful. I think, you know, it has pretty much just about everything for like being almost 12 years old. Close enough to a touchscreen. It looks like a touchscreen, but it's really not. It's just so like you see them, you see how it's like faded in there? It's got like these marks on it, and it just looks so old like when you turn it on. I mean, that's kind of dope. So like, it just looks so like 2009, I guess you could say. And like all the buttons are on the side. Like it would be nice if it was touchscreen. So it kind of like fades sometimes. Like it just like doesn't come out clear, or like it gets stuck. I guess that's the company. I don't know. So with that, this little forward button, I think everybody has this problem. Eventually, it just gets stuck in there. So you gotta like, this actually comes off really easy. You pull this out, and you go in there and figure it out. I'll do that one day, but they say it comes out easy. I don't know how true that is, but so yeah, that's the problem with the radio. I hate that part. So next we got like the cheap plastic. So these little trim pieces, like I think this came out pretty good, and this one came out good, but this one I don't really like it, and I think it's really cheap looking, and it looks, I don't know, it's just not, I feel like it doesn't fit this car, just the way it is, or just the way it looks. I mean, everything on here is like plastic. I guess that's how most cars are, but it's just, it seems cheap for what it is. I mean, nothing's broken yet, as in like the cheap plastic, and like this type of material here, it's like you can't really clean it that good. I don't see how it's like, it has like these little bubbles or squares in it. It's really hard to clean or like get something out, especially like scratches. So then we got these sun visors. So this one I was actually able to fix. I think these clips are like 25 bucks I've seen. I don't know how true that is. Both of mine have fell out. I don't know if that's like a G8 thing, a GM thing. I mean, it is, you know, 11 years old, but that is like horrible. The clip is actually stuck in there, so you can't get that out. I don't know why that happened, but it's super annoying how it just hangs low. I see it all the time. I just need to go buy the clip, but like 25 bucks for a plastic piece, that's so stupid. So I know a lot of people have problems with the headliner. I think the person that had it before me, I think they ended up replacing it, because there's some glue up here, I don't know, and it just looks newer than normal. But I think it starts to sag on a lot of people. Hey, make sure you follow me at IG1bad8. Now these cup holders, let me tell you, so this one, I think this one over here is a little bit bigger than this one. It's hot as hell in here. So I think the reason for that is because most of these cars are right-hand drive, because they come from Australia. So I think this one was bigger for like the driver, and this one's smaller for the passenger. I think that's how it usually is, like in like trucks and everything, or back in the day. So that's the only thing. Like you can't have like a nice, like certain, like my Yeti does not fit in here, unless you get like the different style one. But most like big cups won't fit in here. Like a bottle of water is fine, but the cup holders can be a real pain in the butt. And then the seats, I mean, the seats are comfy, but they're just like, there's no like this is so hard. Like there's no like soft cushion to it. And I think it's also like faded from being like 10 years old. So I found some seat covers online I'm gonna buy. Like you just kind of put them over here, and they look like the SRT ones, like 392s, like that orange color. I love that thing. So I want to try to go for that and get like that orange brownish type. And then I want to get all these carbon fiber, like just take these back out, get all the carbon fiber ones for them. I think that would look pretty fire. That's really the only things I don't like about the interior. It's just plain, you know, like I mean, there's tons of mods you can get, which I plan on trying to get, like touchscreen radio and all of that pretty soon, but it just it's plain for what it is right now. All right, so now we're gonna talk about the exterior. As you saw in that video, this is still looking pretty good. I really like that. So So I'm just gonna go straight up this bumper, man. This thing, a lot of people have asked questions on it. This thing has seen better days. It's been a year since this has been like this. So I'm definitely getting that fixed still. So if you got that GXP bumper, you know, just hit me up. We're gonna try to get this fixed. So the bumpers on here, I think a lot of them do crack, but I don't think they cracked as bad as mine did. I could be wrong. And then it gets so many bugs, man. I don't know if that's just me or that happens to everybody, but there's tons of bugs. This is kind of like my small problem. So I don't know if you can tell, but my windows get so many watermarks, and then like this black trim right here, I need to try to get this like rewrapped. It's like kind of faded, and it just like gets so many fingerprints and touches on it. It's so annoying. This chrome delete. I want to get all that black because there's too much chrome with other colors on this. That just makes no sense. I don't know why they did that. Like this, I don't mind this on the door handle, but I don't really care for that chrome. I want to go all black. Oh yeah. And then just like this, like so I'm pretty sure this car came from Florida when I bought it, but it has all this is faded and like cracking. I'm sure, hopefully it don't start leaking soon, but I don't know how that gets replaced, or they can replace that. So this spoiler, this thing here, I'm surprised it hasn't flown off yet. I've actually super glued it and it came back off. I need to get that Wicked Bill, however you want to say it. I think I'm gonna go with that, and replace this thing, because this thing's cheap and it's also starting to fade, and it's probably gonna fly off one day. So don't worry, I'm still taking that off. Don't worry, I just gotta get the stuff. So I mean, other than the exterior, that's really the only thing. I wish this was a lock, because anybody can just get in your gas tank. It's pretty annoying. I think you can actually buy one that has a lock, so maybe I'll invest in that soon. So another problem with the exterior is the shocks. So they end up going bad, especially around 100,000 miles. Like, I'm on 20s. Like, there's nothing serious about these tires. I mean, you see how low it is, and I rub like crazy. And this is stock. I'm not lowered. I'm just factory. I mean, in fact, I hate the way it looks, because it looks like I got a freaking lift kit on it. Before I'm definitely gonna lower it soon, but it's so annoying looking at that, or having to like sit up high. I'm just worried about my exhaust. So that's another thing I hate. I love this exhaust system, the way it sounds and everything, but if you look how low it sits, we might have a problem when I lower it. So I'm scared. I probably have like an inch. So no speed bumps, no curbs. That's gonna be rough. I gotta clean these tips, and then when I did my exhaust, this tip's actually a little crooked. I don't know if you can see how it's like slanted. I'll fix that. So I know the one guy, he makes them, I forget his name, I think it's Venomous G8. He makes lights for these. It's pretty dope. I think I might get a set of them soon. So none of this like says like I don't like the car. This is just things that like get on my nerves or annoy me. But again, the car is like 12 years old, so you know there's a lot of mods you can do. There's tons of places out there. It's like Commodore, Specialties, G8 only. You know, they got tons of things you can do. It's a little pricey, but what's a Mavman? Like, they have all the mods for this car. I mean, it just takes a little bit of money, but you can get it looking like a 392 or like that new Camaro, that new SS. You can get it pretty. If you guys have any of these problems, you know, just let me know what you guys think. Okay, all right. But yeah, if you guys have these problems, let me know what you guys think. Or what type of problems you guys have, or if you have the same problems. Because I mean, overall it's a great car though. Like, even though the stuff kind of sucks and it has problems, like I said, you can definitely overcome it with those mods. But yeah, there's just things I don't like about this G8, or things that bother me. But hey guys, just like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and